back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you're here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about some of my favorite, absolute favorite 5-star reads, which are just the books that kept me thinking about them long after I finished reading them, and like genuinely they deserve all the hype that they're getting. So without any further ado, let's get started. Oh my god, they're so cute. You will think you know who the killer is, but you don't, trust me. Okay, so if you have been following me for a while, you will know how obsessed, literally obsessed I am with Reena Kent and all her books. And this is one of the few books which I rated 5 stars because of how much I loved it. And it is God of Wrath by Reena Kent, and I cannot even describe how much this book means to me because it was such enjoying read. I loved every single second I was reading this, and I had the biggest book hangover after I read this because I knew nothing could compare to this. And the characters are so good. I love Jeremy and Cecily, their relationship, their dynamics, the plot, everything is masterpiece. This book as a whole is a masterpiece. This book as a whole is a masterpiece in my eyes, and this was a straight up 5 stars. I knew that when I started Legacy of Gods that this right here was gonna be my favorite book ever. So if you have not read this, you better go and read it, because I don't know what she was thinking when she wrote the Russian roulette scene, but she low-key ate with that, and I loved that. This is like at the top of my favorites list. I highly recommend it. Going on to the next book. Okay, so the next books are actually a part of the series known as the Boys of Torment series. I obviously needed to include them in the 5-star pile because how good they are. They emotionally wrecked me. Like, what was in these books, because I literally think of them every single day, and I haven't even completed the series. I've only completed the first 3 books, and even this I am left with 100 pages because I'm terrified to read about it. And everything around me reminds me of them. Like, if I listen to Iris, it reminds me of Joey and Aoife. If I see a bulldozer, it reminds me of Johnny. If I see a guitar, it reminds me of Patrick. If I see a deer, it reminds me of Lizzie. If I'm walking outside and the sun is warm, it reminds me of Claire, because she is literally a human form of sunshine. Literally every single thing reminds me of them. And Joey and Aoife, oh my god, they are so freaking good. They are so well written. They deserve the whole world. They literally deserve the whole world. Actually, all the characters in the Boys of Torment deserve the fucking world because of how much they've endured. And obviously I also love Johnny and Shannon. You can just see by the tabs that I've marked how much I love them, and I just can't express how much these books mean to me, and I am so excited to complete the series. Next we have the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. Ava Jacks are so precious to me. Like, what do you mean that Ava actually ended up with her book boyfriends? I am so jealous right now, and these books are so damn whimsical. Ava Jacks, their chemistry, the Hollow, the Magnificent Knot. It was such an incredible reading journey, and I adore Ava Jacks. Their banter, their enemies to lovers, their slow burn. It, like, I saw these 5 stars coming from a mile away, and this was actually my first soft romantasy book which I read, and I am so glad that I did because I love these. And I am actually so excited for their novella which is coming this year or maybe next year. I don't know the dates, but I am so excited, and I'm literally praying Stephanie that she gives us some glimpses and crumbs of Lala and Chaos, because oh my god, what I would give to get them a book of their own, because I would love to see their story, and I bet it's gonna be an enemies to lovers, and I just hope that she gives us something about them in the Ava Jacks novella. Next books we have are Lynn Painter books. We have Fake Skating and Better Than the Movies. These two are my favorite Lynn Painter books. This is the first and this is the second. And Alec and Danny, oh my god, they're so cute. They are childhood friends to lovers. I loved that. And the cherry lip gloss scene, absolutely ate with that, and they are so cute. I absolutely adored Danny's grandpa in this, and how he was like a little cupid for Alec and Danny when they broke up. I adored him. I loved them. I was stunned when I read this because I did not expect to love this, and I thought that nothing could top better than the movies. But then I was like, oh, maybe it could, and it did actually. Alec over Wes any day, any day. And we're getting movies about both of them, and I just hope that they don't ruin the casting. But I think the casting for Better Than the Movies is already released, and I love Beatrice as Liz. She is perfect, exactly how I imagined, and I think I will warm up to David as Wes. I'm not saying I hate him. I just think that Wes will be better, but we will have to see how he does. And I not hate the actor, I just wish that somebody else is there. But I am looking forward to watching them both on our screens. Liz and Wes's story was so cute, and the little penny incident which happened, I was literally cackling and laughing so hard. I actually loved it, and I just hope that I find more books like these because they are so fun to read, man. Okay, so the next books, I actually don't have the physical copy, but they are the Hollow Boys series, and more specifically the Truth Sweep Board. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how obsessed I am with this book and how much I miss reading this for the first time. Rook and Sage, oh my god, they are forever gonna be my faves. I just adore them to the core, and I cannot express the gratitude that I feel that I got to read this series because it honestly changed my life. The whole Hollow Boys series, but specifically the Truth Sweep Board. If you have not read the Hollow Boys, and if you love murder, mystery, dark romance recommendations, I highly suggest you read it because you will be obsessed just as I am, because I cannot stop thinking about them like ever, and I just love them. Yeah. And I literally reread this book every once in a while because I miss them so much, and their story absolutely enthralls me, and I cannot get enough of them. Next books are actually by Danelle Laurie. It is The Sweet Oblivion and The Maddest Obsession, but I gave The Maddest Obsession of 5 stars because Christian Alistair is literally the blueprint of yearning in dark romance. Because what do you mean that he waited 8 years for her and wore her headband, the rubber band, I think the black rubber band, he wore it for 8 years under his jacket sleeve, and he is absolutely obsessed with her and like does not look at any other woman. That their story killed me because they were given so much shit to go through before they were able to get together, and that just was so, like, I'm not gonna say enjoying, but it was addicting to read about them, and I absolutely loved that book, and I recommend you reading this series if you love dark romance, but please do check the trigger warnings before you go forward, okay? Next, I absolutely need to include the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas, and more specifically, I actually loved the Hideaway and Nightfall the most. Hideaway I liked because of Kai and Banks' story. Absolute 5-star, straight up. They were so good together. Their chemistry was lovely. I loved to read about that. And Nightfall, because the adrenaline rush that I got while reading this, there was so many things going on. There were, like, I don't know how to explain, but this book is so good. At the start of the series, you will think that it is really boring, but as you make your way through it, you will love it. I'm gonna tell you, you will love it. So if you've started this and if you've gotten bored, please don't give up. You will absolutely love the end of it. Next 5 stars are in the genre of thrillers. So first of all, I have The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. This was my first thriller book, and I was absolutely stunned, and I was like staring at the wall for 5 minutes after the plot twist dropped because I could not believe what I had just read. It was so damn, like, it was such a fast-paced book for me, and I was like reading, and I completed this in one day. Like one day, and like in 12 hours, I was like, oh my god, this is such a good book, and like I recommend this to everyone. Like very, very, really cool thriller book, and the plot twists of Frida are crazy. I love all her other books as well, but this one, 5 stars. Next is by Holly Jackson, Five Survive. This was such a nice book, and as always, she did not give us the happy ending for Red and Arthur, because she does not do that. She does not give her couple happy ending. And at the end of this book, at the letter, when I read the letter Arthur wrote to Red, I cried. I absolutely sobbed at that point, because it was so sad, and I was just like hoping that they'd be together, but we don't know, because she did not give us a happy ending. It's okay though, because the thriller part was absolutely tea. It was so good. The plot twist was crazy. Like, I did not expect it at all. So absolutely recommend this if you love jaw-dropping plot twists. Next, as I was telling you that I love Frida's plot twist, another book by her, Never Lie. Oh my god, I don't have words to describe this, because the moment I started this book, I was really hyped up, and I was so excited, because a lot of my friends and a lot of people online told me that this was a really good book. And when I read it, I knew why, because this was a 5-star. When I started it, it was literally so good, and I did not get bored even a single minute when I was reading this. Every second something was happening, and again the plot twist, crazy. You will not expect it from a mile. You will think you know who the killer is, but you don't. Trust me. With Frida, you never know anything. So yeah. Okay, so that was the video of all my 5-star reads that I have read so far, and I absolutely recommend all these books, because they each have a special place in my heart, and they will forever be my favorites. I absolutely recommend all these books, and I really hope that you like today's video. And if you want any other video ideas, or if you have any other video ideas, please comment down below, because I literally have no idea what to make in long form videos. So comment down below what you want to see from me, and I will make it. I promise I will make it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video till the end. I love you all so much. Goodbye.